This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Run all you like!
Make yourself at home!
Try this!
Our bond is strong!
Get it like this! You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Commit to memory! Ouchie!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Right to a single flip. Has the luck run out?
There is no escape! Absurd!
Right to a single flip.
Your strength is praiseworthy. I too shall use all of mine. So, don't you dare disappoint me. Foul legacy, the devouring deep!
Get with me! Our bond is strong! Get with me! illusion!
Illusion shut. Oh.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Amateur mistake. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Dissipate! Out of my way! Make yourself at home!
There is no escape!
Shouldn't let your guard down. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Our bond is strong. Lightning purified.
Committed to memory. This may hurt a little.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
What they say is true. have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is. If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji. One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that but that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a... Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us?
No need.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to...
Huh? Debt collectors? But, it sounds...
Well, yes.
Huh? But Yohei...
That's true, yes. In the end, Domon had...
Wait, what?
Oh, how interesting.
Yohei said that? Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with...
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Hey there, we've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, you mean...
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domo.
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely...
Is Shingo really that...
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since...
But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village.
Oh.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcist, I found my brother.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild. Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel the feeling? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a man... I can't take any more. I'm good. Yohei!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's...
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up, and now he's coming this way.
No, don't come any closer.
Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know? But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But, I...
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah! All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too, because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me!
Miko! He fainted!
We do, but you, little one. Just a quick fight, and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow... Come on, fight me!
He's coming!
Illusion shattered!
Shut down!
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there. Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know...
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weird... I dreamed that I wasn't a I thought we could finally... I was terrified and I...
Shingo.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue,
Thank you, Lady Guji.
All right, take him to get... He will experience a high fever. At this point, I would...
Yes, we understand now.
Thank you, Lady Guji. We'll be on our way.
Miko, would they really have... And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got it.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Huh.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Even if we'd done nothing at all, of course, it would have...
Whew. Well,
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything.
hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about...
You... Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes,
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book...
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if...
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, Yui...
Lady Yai, I find...
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please, take a look.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now.
Miko? What is it?
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit. Samara, just what is that supposed to mean? I have to come up with a counterplan. And you are going to help me.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you're...
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on, I'm going to head back and make...
Ha! Ha!
Make yourself at home.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
You're mine. Yeah.
Ad Astra.
That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Nico, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal...
I'll give you a hint. Oh, wow. Your first guess and you... Wrong.
Yeah!
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right in bending over back...
Okay, yeah. But that...
Well, I've read a first-hand... The book contains... That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals. Incidentally, this will also be the best way...
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
Well, I did say this is what we're... Anyway, there is a writer submission event. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
I'll be honest. In most traditional stories, by contrast, the protagonist is a kid.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai Miko.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh. It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences. All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually going to write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Liyue. But that would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong opening. And
hey!
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering thoughts from the experts.
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Huh? Won't that...
Readers will devour your content a lot more... Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
Huh? What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity.
Before it came to what?
The bane of our existence.
Sounds awful!
When this happens, the best thing you can do is... boss... Don't worry. This is...
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work.
Of course. Everyone that takes part in the creative process will be...
All right, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the... Ooh! Does this be... Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this.
All right, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
When the Vision Hunt decree comes out of nowhere, the protagonist joins the resistance, starting out as an ordinary rank-and-file soldier. Find out how the protagonist goes on to make great contributions to the war effort, become best friends with the Resistance General, and get to know the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, working together with everyone to finally secure a grand victory for the Resistance. Huh. It's surprisingly normal.
I think it's rather good. A lot of people still like the classic hero's journey, from ordinary soldier to great leader, a fresh take on a timeless classic. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Whoa. So we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be... She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yai Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Miss Hina doesn't usually, with Miss Hina getting so popular late, but Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. May your light novel sell well.
We'll do our best.
She must have her reasons.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
That's right. Be confident in your work.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.